a left join here. So it's like this. We are using customer name, city, grade, and name as salesman name. So these three are coming from the customer table, and these two are coming from the salesman table. So we are using a left outer join salesman. So it will show the complete customer table, but only those records from salesman that are satisfying the condition that salesman ID of A equal to salesman ID of B, and we had a where clause as well of rate more than 300, and we are ordering it by the customer ID. So we have around 3, 4, 5, 6 customers and their salesmen. And it's already ordered on the basis of order customer ID. We can print that as well. The pending order of customer ID. So the next question. So write a SQL statement to make a report with customer name, city, order name, order date, order amount, salesman name, and commission. So we are getting these customer name and city from the customer table, order name, order date, order amount from the order table, and salesman name and salesman commission from the salesman table. We'll be using all the three tables to find that either any existing customer have placed no order or placed one order or more orders. So basically we'll check for in the order table whether all the customers have placed the order or not. If they didn't, we'll also show that this is the customer, but we don't have any order detail for it. So what kind of join we are using? Any idea or any guesses? Also a left join, but we'll go for two left join. So first, the first output would be used with the left join with the second. So first we are reading customer table and doing a left outer join with order table. So it will show all the customer even though they have ordered or not. Okay, and the output of that will left outer join with the salesman table, so that we can get the salesman detail for that as well. Yes. As you can see, Nick have 3 orders, then Brad 1, Ram has 2, Brad has 2. Yeah. So this is the output. So basically we have covered all the customers and their orders and their salesmen whom which they are attached. So right now all the customers have their orders. So if any of the customer who didn't have their order, so we have order details as 0 for it, and the salesman, we would be having the salesman detail if the salesman were attached to it. Any doubt till now?
No, all good from my side.
Seventh question, I guess. We need to write a SQL statement to make a list in ascending order of the salesman who works either for one or more customer or not yet joined under any customer. So, did you get this question? What it's asking?
List in ascending order for the salesman who works either for one or more customers and not join under any of the customers.
I think for each salesman ID, we have to just count the customer ID, and in ascending order, if we keep, if it is 0, it will coming on the top. Will that work?
Yeah, so basically what we need to do is we need to read the complete salesman table in short. Basically whether they are attached to a customer, whether they are not attached to a customer, but we need to read complete salesman table. And we need to find its customer. So we'll have a join with the customer table. will show only those customers that are attached to a salesman. So we can use right join here. So keeping the customer table at the order table at the right.
So for the same thing, can't we use the order ID table where we have customer ID, sales ID, everything, and maybe like for fixed salesman ID, counting customer ID? Will that work?
We are not using the order table. So basically, we are not going whether the customer has given the order or not. What we need to find out is whether the salesman is attached to any customer, or not to any customer. So basically, we need to read the complete salesman table.
Okay, got it.
Irrespective of how many customers do we have. And we need to find the customer who are attached to this particular salesman.
Okay, there might be some customer who haven't placed order but still attached. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So it's like this. So till now we are using left outer join. In this we can use right outer join. So as per our scenarios, we can use any one of them because we don't have any complicated situation here. But once we have a lot of table, then we have to choose whether we go to left or whether we go to right. So if I run this query, so we have all our customers here and all our salesmen. So basically, and the customer attached to a particular salesman. So we have 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 salesmen and the customer attached to them. So this is for the right join. The next question is write a SQL statement to make the list of a salesman who either works for one or more customer. So you have to join any customer. That means we need to completely read the salesman table. The customer may have placed the order either one or above one or more or above the amount 200, must have a grade, and he may not have placed any orders associated to a supplier. So here this is similar to what we were asking. So we need to read the complete salesman table. We need to find the customer and the orders placed by them. The condition is the order must be of more than 2000, the amount of order, and the customer must have grade. So we need to remove those customers who doesn't have a grade, and it should show the details of the salesman order and that customer who haven't placed the order as well. So it will go to all the 3 tables, and it will we need to find the details. So like we did for the left join, we joined the table 3 tables. Similarly we do for so this is the combination left and right. What here we are doing is we are doing a left join between a right join between the salesman and the customer table, so that we get all the details of the salesman and the customer attached to that salesman. Okay, and the outcome of that will do a left join. So basically for us the left is this outcome, and we will do the left join with the order table, giving the condition that the amount should be more than 2000 and the customer have the grade. So customer grade should not be 0, so he or she should have at least some grade. So this is a combination left and right join, and if we do that, okay, it is. So we have one customer who doesn't have a grade, that we show. So we have Brad who doesn't have any grade, so we'll skip that record. So you can't see that customer in our output. So you can see, okay, we have Brad Davis, and that was that was Brad Guzan, and we have Brad Davis. We don't have Brad Guzan because it's not satisfying the first condition. And secondly, only those orders whose amount is more than 2000, that is shown. So the remaining would be no. So any doubt with this left and right join combination?
No.
Okay. So now the last one. So write a SQL statement to make a Cartesian product between salesman and customer. That is, each salesman will appear for all the customer and vice versa for those salesmen who must belong to the city which is not same as his customer, and the customer must own a grade. So, did you get what he's asking in this question?
Yes, I did. So yeah, Cartesian joins basically for each and every row should be joined in one table with the every row of the other table, right?
Yeah.
Understood.
So in this we won't be using any left inner or outer join. So we'll go
Natural join, huh?
Oh, not natural join. Natural join, what it does, it will show those records that satisfy the condition. So basically it would be like this. If I go for salesman on order table.
Yeah.
So what natural join does is it will show you the record for example, Nick would be joined only with the salesman who have a salesman ID of 5001. It won't be joined with 5002, 5003 and respectively. Natural join it's like in natural join you don't need to give the equal to statement. It will take automatically. That's the feature of natural join. So here we'll go for the cross join.
So for example, like in natural join, I have one doubt. Can you go?
Yeah.
So for example, if Nick is associated with one other, like maybe 5002 or 5003 as salesman ID, so what will happen to those records? Those will get filtered out.
No. So if there is a combination that is satisfying the condition of equal to, so for natural join, what it takes, it will read both of the table. It will find the column which is common in both of them.
Okay.
And then it will put a equal to condition. So then it will check 5001 is in both of them. So it will join. So for example, we have let's start with salesman table. Okay. So James Hogg is for Nick as well, for Brad Davis as well. So what natural join will do, it will show James Hogg for both of them.
Okay, got it.
So it works that way. That salesman ID of this basically column A of table X is equal to column B of table B.
Okay.
So table 1. Then it will give you the output. It won't give you all the report, basically for example, if we have a particular so let's take an example. If we have a order salesman ID of 5010, okay, that salesman is not in this, so natural join will skip it.
Okay, got it.